Similarly, when you think about the impact of the level of competition, it's again interesting because with AI, if all we do is we start hunting for productivity gains and start trying to figure out how to make our workflows agentic, we lose the entire point of a new technology. The whole point of a new technology is to fundamentally rethink how you compete and figure out a new way to compete, which changes the logic of the industry. So let me take a very simple example over here. Before the rise of TikTok, traditional social networks used to compete on the logic of a social graph, which essentially meant a few different things. The first thing it meant was that as a creator, you needed people to follow you before you had influence. As a consumer, you needed to follow people before your feeds could be filled. And as a social network, if you did not have a well established social graph, it was very difficult to build one. And if your competitor had a well established social graph, it was very difficult to break that because users would not take all of their friends to a new social network. Now, all of this was structured for the world before AI. TikTok came up as the first AI native social network because it reimagined the logic of a social network and it reimagined the basis of competition using the capabilities of AI. So TikTok realized that if you could make the videos small enough and you could have multiple you could track all the various ways in which users were interacting with the video and capture all of that data, you could start serving videos and start showing videos to consumers without requiring a social graph. TikTok instead started creating a behavior graph where it linked consumers to the right content based on the kinds of interactions that they had done in the past. And hence, it was able to give value to creators because creators did not need to have followers before their content would be seen. Consumers didn't need to follow somebody for their feeds to be populated. And so it was able to bootstrap a new social network from scratch because it refused to play by the logic of competition that existed at that time.